Today, we're going to talk about one of the most tragic yet symbolic stories in mythology, the story of Icarus and his father Daedalus. In Greek mythology, there are many stories that offer life lessons, but the tale of this father-son duo vividly shows the cost of pushing boundaries and the price of freedom. There are many lessons from this story that we can apply to our own lives. We all know the fate of Icarus, but let's first take a look at how it all began: Daedalus's genius and the labyrinth. Daedalus is known in Greek mythology as a master engineer and artist. King Minos ordered him to construct a complex labyrinth that could imprison the terrifying Minotaur. This labyrinth was so skillfully built that no one who entered it could find their way out. Though Daedalus was seen as a genius in his craft, his intelligence and talent also brought him many problems. Before long, he fell out of favor with King Minos and was imprisoned in the vast labyrinth along with his son, Icarus. With his skilled hands, Daedalus devised an escape plan. He built wings made of feathers and wax, wings that would allow both him and his son to fly out of the labyrinth. However, before their escape, Daedalus gave Icarus an important warning. Don't fly too close to the sun, or the wax will melt, and don't fly too close to the sea, or the moisture will weigh your wings down. In other words, his father was telling him that to achieve freedom, one must avoid extremes and maintain balance. But what happened? Icarus forgot or deliberately ignored this warning. Icarus became intoxicated with the thrill of freedom. Despite his father's warnings, he soared through the sky without restraint. As he flew closer to the sun, the wax began to melt, and eventually his wings fell apart. Icarus plunged into the sea below. His fall was not just a physical one. It symbolized the clash between youthful recklessness and wisdom. This story carries profound psychological messages about human nature. Icarus's desire to fly too close to the sun symbolizes the deep-seated human longing for freedom and the urge to push boundaries. Youthful boldness and the tendency to break the rules lead Icarus to his tragic end, despite his father's warnings. From a psychological perspective, this story reflects the relationship individuals have with authority and their inner resistance to rules. People can't know how far they can go without testing their limits. However, this testing process is not always safe. Icarus's tale reminds us of the importance of being aware of boundaries while pursuing freedom. When we lose balance, our dreams can turn into tragedies. At this point, it's also worth mentioning the psychological phenomenon known as Icarus syndrome. Icarus syndrome refers to situations where successful individuals become overly confident, disregarding risks and boundaries, and end up making reckless decisions that lead to their downfall. Often, excessive confidence following success causes a person to lose touch with reality and push things to extremes. This can happen in various aspects of life, from business to personal relationships. Just like Icarus, the ambition to reach the top can sometimes spiral out of control, ultimately ending in a fall. Icarus's flight reminds us of the delicate balance between freedom and control. Daedalus's wisdom and patience, combined with his son's excitement and desires, create a story that serves as a lesson for people of all ages. At times, we all feel like Icarus in our lives. We want to push limits, to soar higher, but if we don't recognize how high we're flying, the fall can be inevitable. So, What do you think freedom really is? And what price is worth paying for it? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give it a thumbs up. Also, let us know in the comments which myths you'd like us to explore next. See you in the next video.